Meanwhile, an investigation is currently underway into the high-profile firing of the USS Theodore Roosevelt's commander. It happened after Captain Brett Crozier's desperate pleas, complaining to superiors about a lack of support, went public, even as the coronavirus spread through the ship. CBN national security correspondent Eric Phillips has more. Eric?
Well, John, even as this investigation proceeds, there is a belief that Captain Crozier could be reinstated as the aircraft carrier's commander. And I spoke to one military expert who says he could certainly support that move.
It's been 2 weeks since the world saw this unprecedented exit of Navy Captain Brett Crozier. Brad Bowman focuses on U.S. defense strategy and policy at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies. He's been closely following the developments aboard the Roosevelt.
You want to have a commander that has your interest at heart and takes your concerns seriously, and clearly that crew did. So what I saw in video makes me think more, not less, of Captain Crozier.
This ordeal started when the commander made a desperate plea for help as COVID-19 was attacking his crew. One sailor subsequently died from the disease. That email was leaked to the San Francisco Chronicle and said in part, "We are not at war. Sailors don't need to die."
If I were commanding that many sailors and Marines, and I had concerns that the welfare and health of my crew was at risk and that I was not getting timely or responsive answers from the chain of command, I absolutely would have complained up. Did Captain Crozier actually leak that letter, or did someone else do it? Did he know about it? These are all important questions.
Questions that were unanswered as the leaked email sparked a major controversy at the highest levels of the Pentagon, prompting acting Navy Secretary Thomas Modly to fire Crozier.
Secretary Modly made a tough decision, a tough call. I have full faith and confidence in him and the Navy leadership, and I supported their decision.
But then Modly visited the aircraft carrier to address the crew, saying this about their fired commander.
If he didn't think, it was my opinion, that if he didn't think that information was going to get out into the public in this information age that we live in, then he was A, too naive or too stupid to be the commanding officer of a ship like this.
And I felt the comments of former Assistant Secretary Modly were inappropriate. And for him to fly out to that crew and then badmouth the former commander, that just was unprofessional and inappropriate.
Modly resigned after those comments went public. Bowman says a life lost to the coronavirus is the worst of this disaster and adds to the ship's inability to complete its mission.
The fact that the USS Roosevelt is at a dock in Guam as opposed to sailing toward the South China Sea, that is significant and not good. You have an absence, a lack of sufficient U.S. aircraft carrier combat power right now in the Indo-Pacific.
More than 600 sailors aboard the USS Theodore Roosevelt have tested positive for COVID-19. And as the investigation continues into the email controversy, Captain Brett Crozier is also in quarantine because he too